We have a Rover 800 here, the Rover 800i, automatic from 1996. This was actually for sale, done 29,500 miles. You're looking for about 6,500 for it. There isn't that many of them around these days, sadly. This is the saloon they used to call it, sorry, the fastback, hatchback, they used to call it fastback. Also open to offers. There are a telephone number there as well, the Rover 820 injection.
Yes, silly money.
Some of them here today have worked at the factory over the years. The Hillman here, there we are. Hillman Minks here, there we are. Hillman Minks. Quite a few of these cars are getting quite rare now. Like I say, even the 800 here. And we have another kit car here. Now, open the guesses here. MGB GT there. Rover, beg pardon, it's the MG version of the MG ZR, not the Rover 25, it's the MG ZR. You can always tell the sports body kit and everything else there. Mellow yellow he's got here, the MG X Power here, the MG ZR there, the camaraderie here as well. We have the MGF here, the MGF. More cars here, got a Porsche. MGB Roadster here, the MGB Roadster. And we have lovely red Triumph Stag here, the Triumph Stag. Another vintage next door here. It's an American, it's a Plymouth here. And we have alongside Ford Cortina, there we are, the early Ford Cortina. Late 60s model there. And we have a Rover P60 there, the Rover 2000 there, the Rover P60C. I think it's probably Harvest Gold there. The P6 luxury car there, luxury Rover here. You even got a radio there. The luxury Rover. And alongside there is the Riley. It's the Riley 1500 here. Some other American cars here and hot rods here. Chevy, vintage, Ford Mustang here, bit of camaraderie there. And alongside we have the Land Rover, which I believe is probably the Series 3 X-Rays. There we are, high top there, Land Rover, short wheelbase, sliding windows here. There we are, all shy, around the clock, 370 miles. Of course, some had seats in the back as well. And we have a Ford as well here. Looks like it's the F100 custom cab here. So massive they are, these pickups from America. Probably wouldn't even be illegal to have them on British roads in the day due to how wide they are. All classics now, of course. And we have a lovely Rover 110 P4 here, the Rover P4 110. There we are. Lovely two-tone paintwork there in the Rover. See how popular they are here. Lovely Morris Minor here as well. Or was it actually no? Is it a? It's like a Morris Minor. But what is it? No, what is it? What is this one? What is this car?
It's not mine.
It's not a Morris Minor, is it?
No.
It's a Renault CV4. I think.
Good lord, is it? Similar to a Morris Minor. Yeah.
It's a Renault, not a Morris.
Oh yeah.
Morris Minor's suicide doors.
Starting up over there, the Ford Mustang. That lovely Rover there, the P4 and the Mini there. Of course, not like the Mini Moke, similar to the Mini Moke, but of course bigger than the ordinary Mini as well, of course, and great for the Caribbean here as well. If you wanted a car for the really hot climate. And we have another Triumph next door there, the lovely Triumph. Now, which one is it? It's actually a TR. Mid 1960s. This is the Triumph TR4A here, the Triumph TR4A. Have the workhorse Montego here. Well, you might wonder why it's in such bad condition. Totally daily workhorse here, and actually it's done nearly 200,000 miles here in the Montego. A lot of them do that sort of miles, you know. Not just the diesel, the petrol as well. Of course, a lot of the last ones were diesels. The Montego here. The estate workhorse here. The Ford Escort GT there, the Ford Escort GT. And alongside the lovely Wolseley Hornet here. The Wolseley Hornet, of course, luxury version of the Mini, really. Made by Wolseley. Luxury interior. Similar to the Riley Alpha, of course.
Wolseley Hornet, that is.
Yeah, I know, yeah. Very similar to the Riley Alpha, isn't it? Yeah. Luxury version of the Mini. And we have another Triumph TR here now. Which one is it? Possibly the TR4. It's a TR4A. There we are, in the Triumph. Starting up over there. The Austin 7 here. Oh, something else. It's the got the Renault here, starting up. Renault 5 Turbo there. He's just moving off there. Saw them come in as well. The Morris Minor here. So many cars come. It's very popular here. It's difficult for them all to park up, so they've parked here. Various places in the field here at Hampton Ferry. Bit of camaraderie here. The Ford pickup here. The American spec one, of course, massive, as you can well tell there. The F1 there. A pennant here. Well, we should do our pennants. Not sure about pennant. The standard pennant here. A lovely Jag here, the XK150. Austin Ambassador here, the Austin Ambassador. So the successor to the Princess course, the Austin Ambassador. There we are. Got some more like workhorses really as well, similar to the Montega.
Only these Leyland dealers could go.
2 litre HL there.
And we've bought a shed out of these.
Very popular here. We've got the bubble car here as well. Left-hand drive now. This is the, not the Trojan, but the Isetta. I think made by BMW in the day. Or what became BMW. Another American car here. Massive as you well can tell. Bigger than most British or European cars, of course. There's a Cadillac here, there we are. It's a luxury Cadillac, there we are. The Cadillac here. The conversation going on down there as well. And we have the lovely, alongside the Austin 7 here, the Austin 7. Worth quite a bit of money these days, I do believe. And we've got Toyota MR2 here. Some part the other way around. Toyota MR2, of course, Japanese. And just behind me here we have this Ferrari. It's all coming in earlier. The Ferrari here. In the custom red there. A little tax left on it from 1986 there. For the tax disc there. Donington Historic Festival, 5th of May 2024. And another car here, a bit of hot rod. Oh. So, even got a Rover engine here. Looks like a Ford. I wonder if this is which Rover it is. I don't think it's a Rover V8. Certainly a hot rod here. Another Japanese here in the Mazda MX-5. The Mazda MX-5 here. And alongside we have the Saab. Another Saab Turbo. Swedish, of course, and that motorbike, the Harley Davidson there. The Harley Davidson with the trailer there. And alongside there we have the MGB GT there. Some of them got right up, some do not. But lovely colour there. Owned since 1967 there. Well, beg your pardon, owned this in 2015. It's a 1967 MGB GT. It just needed a little bit of tidying up when it was bought, but had a proper look and realised it was much worse than thought. A lot of rusty bodywork and had been repaired in a poor standard. To make things worse, a lot of the glass and chrome had been damaged with weld splatter, angle grinder sparks and careless sanding. See, this is what these people do if they don't do it properly. You just spend a lot more time on the car and effort with respect to the age of the car, of course. Anyway, I spent, this gentleman who bought it, I spent 18 months working on it. Homemade rotary jig helped a lot on underside repairs. The underside is painted green, the engine, gearbox and overdrive were not as much and seem okay. GT models cost more than roadsters when new, but are now normally worth less. Even doing all the work myself, except the upholstery, I spent over £9,000. The car cost £6,000. Engine proved to be okay. £2,300 rebuild needed. There we are. A lot of work gone on this car, the MGB GT from 1967. A lot of people here today to see these cars. Got the Rolls Royce here. Lovely Rolls Royce. No less. The vintage Rolls Royce. Now, I don't know which one it is. There's no right up here. But certainly. Tower Bridge Pre-War Car Club. Is it, do you reckon it's a silver ghost? Not sure. Oh, lovely. vintage Morris Minor. Very different, of course, to the later model. Of course, being bang up to date for the times, of course. Because everything changed in the 1950s and 60s. Mini next door. There we are. The Austin Mini, of course. Of course, just known as Minis. And we have a lovely Morgan next door, the +4. The Morgan +4. We'll get some lights on there. On the dashboard. An MG. Lady Grey. Lovely vintage MG there. Of course, Mick's still going strong.
We don't understand what small vehicles here today. You go in one way, park up, and come down this bar and come out. They'll block the gate. Why? I don't understand. I'll have a word with Rob, because he's the mayor of Evesham.
Lovely MGB GT here. Not Fred Dibner, of course he died a few years ago. Late Fred Dibner had a Land Rover, but this is possibly the Series 2. Sliding windows there. All very functional. I think my auntie had one of these many years ago. Is this a Series 2?
Yeah, 2A.
2A? Yeah. Designed in Britain, made in Britain, and driven the world over. There we are. Like a lot of Land Rovers. There we are. This one certainly has. The vintage here. Vintage Rolls Royce here. There we are, the lovely vintage Rolls Royce. Tools there. And we have the early Land Rover Discovery. There we are. The original. Mark 1, of course. The lights did change to bigger lights. And this is, I think, a 2-door Discovery. Alright. G-Reg, of course. Common Carton BWT2 there. Vauxhall Cavalier. Now, my dad did have one of these years ago. A Vauxhall Cavalier. Cavalier GL. This is the 2000 GL. Another Morris Minor. here we have the Pemberton here. There we are, the Pemberton. Lesser known make. It's not a Morgan. Fiat here. Looks a bit like a Sunbeam. A Jared here, another forgotten make really. Jared, I think they went back about 1952, the Jared there. Amongst the motorbikes here we've got a varied selection here. Tea and coffee and a barbecue over there as well. For lunch, 20 to 1 here at Hampton Ferry. On the river here in Evesham. Barbecue there in a full flow. Motorbikes here, just more of turned up. What's that one there then? Indian. Is it? Good lord, eh? Of course they make Royal Enfield over there now, don't they? Harley Davidson here. There's an Indian there as well. Making you not know so much about bikes, but to know some of the British makes. I know there's a lot of Japanese around now, of course. And I don't profess to know too much about the motorbikes, but at least get a shot of them here for the more active enthusiasts. I go around the shows. Harley Davidson there. Of course, Indian is a company, I hasten to add. Of course, but certainly Royal Enfield taken over by the Indians and made in India, I do believe. I don't know if they're making any more here, but sorry, Triumph here. Triumph, well, they're making bikes in Britain again now. Certainly they're back in production, but I think they do use some Japanese parts. They obviously known for cars over the years, and of course motorbikes came back into production in the mid 1990s. That's Triumph Trophy 500. BSA there. Honda, of course, BSA Birmingham small arms, another Triumph there, and another BSA there. Japanese imports, of course, came in the 60s, probably 60s, 70s, Harley Davidson, and others here. And the big American Harleys here line up. So the American cars here, hot rods started up, starting loud. Some may be leaving early, like 1:45 here. No bonnet